photography. I like that. Woo!
The new year had begun, and we'd fallen into a routine, which was a nice break from wedding and holiday chaos. Jackie and I were studying finance and real estate and focusing on our diet, which was enormously supported by our local farmers market. Spring came and brought Easter celebrations and Seth's offer letter for basketball from a college in New York. And as we weren't able to travel much last year because of all the wedding festivities, we decided it had just been too long since we'd been to Alaska. So we packed up and off we went.
Yeah, that's her.
Had this happen to me before.
Noelle grabbed us from the airport and we immediately set off south. We were camping at a friend's property outside of Girdwood, and the spot was absolutely insane. Although some of the guys had been at the wedding, it was so good to be back in my second home again with everyone.
Look at that. Yeah, that's exactly what you're gonna say.
And then we also
I lost it. Oh, that's cool. You didn't even know?
No.
I love that.
It's like I'm back home. This is perfect.
in a tree. Yeah, I mean, that works. Oh, yeah. Now he's like, fuck, guys.
It's really hard on finding that.
Yeah.
After enjoying the much-coveted morning sun for a while on the porch, we drove into Girdwood for a sip at the brewery and a gorgeous hike.
Finally, yeah.
And then we drove all the way around the peninsula to one of Logan's favorite places.
They got the strongest bite. You go on like an air mattress.
Just floating
Start like, yeah, you're drifting away.
We had a beautiful day just relaxing in the sun, and then we closed the night out with some live music. That night brought the end of our good fortune with the weather. It was crazy windy, and the next morning was all gray skies and cold breeze. Pretty good timing though, because it was time to leave anyway. But not before we dragged Logan to the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center so I could finally see a bear.
Really?
We're at the weekend, but... Wow. Can you please face
At last, we made it back home to Talkeetna, just in time for a rainy 4th of July celebration. As a Californian, it was super weird to be setting off fireworks in the middle of a forest, but I was assured that it was so wet everywhere that no harm would be done. And they were right. The only problem with the wet weather is that it brings even more mosquitoes.
Go higher! I felt some heat.
A little weak in the knees, but... Noelle, who's your next target?
That's how they blow up in your hands.
Oh, God.
There we go. You're doing great. And Mercedes.
Friendship shower! That's terrible. Right in the tree!
Gator gun.
Yeah, let's all remember that that's the one.
Gator gun's awesome.
It looks like it shoots out the fat end. Yeah, there you go, like a gun.
I did not know you love Papa so much. I've never seen this much joy.
I didn't know you liked talking so much either.
I think they're a blast.
Oh, there it is. Oh!
Yep, and that's what they said. They were like, "Is he okay with birds?" I was like, "I have no idea. You need to bring him home and try him out."
Yeah.
I don't know that part.
For her son. It may cost you a few chickens, but
He might.
oh god, look at my face.
Walking into town always feels like no time has passed, even though it's been 2 years since I worked in the little beadberry patch down the road.
Because we did solstice on there, and there was probably 50 people out there. But it was connected back then. Alaska.
And on a rainy day, we visited Grandma Janet, who had tea and a puzzle waiting. And then she whipped up some veggie soup from scratch in record time, as only a grandma can.
And this one too, look over here this way, you can see, that was the one, yeah.
They were kind of buzzed to see them out there.
It indicates that 68 people during the maximum enforcement period.
They're kind of cute. Let's see what happened with that butter.
And then we saw Eli on the horizon. We flagged him down and he gave us a little show. The first night back at the Fairview is always one for the books. The next morning, we popped over to Logan's parents, and I was honored with the task of cutting the lawn, which I did not take lightly. When I was little, my grandpa would put me on his lap and take me out on the tractor to mow their 3-acre property up in Washington, and I always loved the opportunity to trigger that nostalgia. Being in Talkeetna on the 4th of July is fun because the softball tournament always happens that weekend. The whole town comes out, and so do several people from neighboring towns, and everyone either plays or spectates, and it just makes for a really wholesome weekend. We were all Team Eli, of course. Toward the end of the trip, we got a day that actually felt like summer. So we headed up to the lodge, wondering if Denali would let us see her. She was a bit shy, but the view was gorgeous, so we stayed a while to take it in. Peeking a little. That clouds is how Then we went down to the lake to paddle around and enjoy the sun on our skin, even if it meant the mosquitoes had access too. And then it was time to say our goodbyes. We got in one last game of cards, and then we were off.